haven't met, my name is Olivia. We're starting a new series called In the Beginning. So for the next 4 weeks, we are going to be talking about the key stories from the beginning of the Bible. We're talking how the world was created, Adam and Eve. We're talking Noah when he built his boat. We're talking Noah and the rainbow. It's gonna be a fun time. I want to get real with you, so I'm filming on this ring light. That's my ring light. Let's just get real. So I'm curious if you have ever wondered how the world was created. I've thought about it a lot of times. There's a lot of different theories out there. You may have heard of some, but today we are going to talk about the account that the Bible gives of how the world was created. Now, if you've heard it before, I want you to do something for me. Can you do something for me? It's super simple. I want you to listen and watch this Bible story with fresh eyes and with an open heart, because there's always something to learn, even if you've heard a piece of information a million bajillion times. Okay, let's check out the Bible story.
Stories of the Bible. Creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was empty, formless, and dark, but the Spirit of God was there. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light." And God saw that the light was good. Then He separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a space to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." God called the space sky. On the third day, God said, "Let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place, so dry ground may appear." God called the dry ground land and the waters seas, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land sprout with every sort of plant and tree." And God saw that it was good. On the fourth day, God said, "Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night." God made 2 great lights, the sun for the day and the moon for the night. He also made the stars. God set these lights in the sky to light the earth, and God saw that it was good. On the 5th day, God said, "Let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of every kind." And God saw that it was good. On the 6th day, God said, "Let the earth make every sort of animal." God made all sorts of wild animals, livestock, and small animals, each able to have babies of the same kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, to be like us." So God created man in His own image. He formed man from the dust of the ground. He breathed the breath of life into man, and a man became alive. Then He saw that the man needed a helper, so God put man into a deep sleep, and while he slept, God took one of the man's ribs. Then God made a woman from the rib and brought her to the man.
Hello.
Hi.
Then God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and rule over it. Rule over the fish in the sea,
Hello, Will.
the birds in the sky,
Hello, Bird.
and all the animals that scurry along the ground." Then God said, "Look, I have given you every plant throughout the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food. And I have given you every green plant as food for all the animals." Then God looked over all He had made, and He saw that it was very good. So the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in them was done. So on the 7th day, God rested from all His work, and God blessed the 7th day and said it was holy.
Interesting, isn't it? The conclusion that we can all come to is that God created everything. He created the cosmos, the planets, the galaxies that are so far, far away. There's a lot of mystery, though, in how God created everything. Some Bible scholars believe that the account of Genesis is a literal account, meaning that it literally took 6 24-hour days to create. Other Bible scholars believe that Genesis 1 and 2, Genesis 1, for sure Genesis 1 was more of a metaphorical account of how the world was created, meaning that the author of Genesis wrote a story to help our human minds understand something that is absolutely inconceivable, because God at a lot of times is really inconceivable. It's hard for our minds to wrap around just how big and vast he is, which ties into our memory verse, Isaiah 40:28, which says, have you never heard? Have you ever understood? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of all the earth. He never grows weak or weary. No one can measure the depths of his understanding. Up next, Greg has a show called The Reptile Hunter. Check it out.
Hey, how's it going? Greg here, professionally trained, officially certified, and FDA approved reptile hunter. Now, we go on the search for reptiles that are in danger. We bring them back to safety in our reptile reserve. So, come along with me and my cameraman Dan as we go on the hunt for reptiles.
Watch this.
Reptile Hunter, saving reptiles since 2019.
All right, we made it to the Sahara Desert, and we have a really exciting discovery today. We're in search for the African spur-thighed tortoise. Now, I know, it sounds a little scary, but I promise you, there's nothing to fear. The African spur-thighed tortoise is an herbivore, which means it loves these guys, vegetables, and you should eat them too. Now, this spur-thighed tortoise that we're looking for is hurt and in danger. Now, follow Dan and I as I lure it back into safety and bring it to our reptile reserve. Now, come on, Dan. All right, so we're still on the hunt. We still have our trusty vegetables here, and hopefully that tortoise will smell. But in the meantime, we gotta start tracking in different ways. We're looking for footprints now. Now in the Sahara, there's lots of different animals, birds, lizards, giraffes, you name it. But luckily, we have our trusty Tracker Beam 3000.
The Tracker Beam 3000. Cost $3,000. Purpose, tracking things.
Now, the Tracker Beam 3000 will point out the tortoise's footprints. So we gotta know, if we were a tortoise, where would we go? Come on, let's look. Now, the Sahara Desert is one of the hottest places on Earth. It gets less than 1 inch of rain per year, which means this tortoise has got to find a place to get water. So it gets it sometimes from eating little pieces of grass like this. Just this little piece of grass will give the tortoise enough water to survive. Now, here's the deal. Come look at this. We really got to test the dirt to see if we can read some of those footprints, because the tortoise right now could be on the run from predators. Small tortoise, they're running from things like vultures and jackals, but the tortoise we're looking for is going to be way bigger, which means bigger predators, like a lion. Now, we really got to make sure we're being careful. Dan, are you getting that? I'm getting it, Dan. We got a tortoise. Come on, get the lettuce. All right, let's go. All right, Dan, we're really getting a lot of strong readings here. Now, it's picking up a lot of different footprints, but... Oh, goodness. Dan, an African spur-thighed tortoise. The Tracker Beam 3000 worked, and it brought us right to this guy. Maybe 60, 75 years old, and it looks like he's hungry. So we really gotta get him back to the reptile reserve and see if we can get him some food. Now this guy's probably maybe 50 or 60 pounds, so I might need some help with him. Oh, look at this guy, Dan. Can you see him? Let's go. All right, guys, we made it back to the reptile reserve. And look at this, we got the African spur-thighed tortoise into the reserve. I got some water, Dan got some water, and most of all, we got him some food, and he's loving it. After he ate some lettuce, we put him on the scale and he weighs 75 pounds. That's huge. But we also learned that he can grow up to 200 pounds like some of his friends out there in the wild. But he's still a kid, so he still has more growing to do. But check this out. They can grow up to 200 years old. That is unbelievable stuff. It got me thinking, God is really big. He created me and he created George. He created everything. Dan, we gotta learn more about it. Come help me move George. Dan! All right, Dan, we gotta learn more. I'm gonna take George back to the reserve. All right, so we got George back and we got our field notes. And check it out, I actually have a verse from the Bible in Genesis 1 right here in my field notes. So God created human beings in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Then God blessed them and said, be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and govern it. Reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground. As humans, sometimes we look at this enormous world of ours and we feel small and unimportant. Other times, we treat the world like it's our own personal playground, as if everything revolves around us. The truth is, neither of these things are true. God created this incredible planet and all the cosmos, but he also created you and me, and he loves you and me. We are created in the image of God. We're just as important to him as the rest of his creation. At the same time, though, he's given us an important responsibility. We have to take care of this world as best we can. Now, I might not be big or strong or smart enough to help every single animal on Earth, but it's still important that I can help the ones that I can. We're called by God to be good stewards of his earth, and we can do that by protecting animals in their homes, conserving resources, and throwing away our trash. Now, George might be from the heart of the Sahara Desert, and I might be from Southern California, just like you. But as different as we are, we share a creator who loves us both. So, if you ever feel small or unimportant, remember, you have a Father in heaven who loves you. But in order to take care of his creation, we first need to take care of ourselves. That means doing things like eating healthy, eating our veggies, exercising, and growing in our relationship with God. Remember, we need to take care of all God's creation, and that means taking care of ourselves. So, if you ever see a person or an animal in need, try to share the love with them by helping in any way you can. That's all I've got for you guys today, but keep on coming back, because here at the Reptile Reserve, we'll always have cool animals, and we'll be helping out in the Dan? Okay, we have an emergency. Let's go. Guys, there's an albino Burmese python in Burma. We gotta go. Come on, Dan.
Reptile Hunter, saving reptiles since 2019.
I hope you were paying attention because there's a pop quiz, you lion cubs.
In a world where sloths can dance, one sloth rose above them all to become DJ Robo-Sloth. Hold on to your headphones, people. The time of the sloth has come. That time is right now. Lightning reflexes, amazing dance moves, and the ability to drop a beat so hard, it hurts. DJ Robo-Sloth. Fill in the blank. Have you never blanked? Have you never blanked? Seen, accepted? Heard, understood? Listen, acknowledge. That's right. Have you never heard? Have you never understood? Next question. Where is our Bible verse found? Luke? Genesis? Isaiah? That's right. Our Bible verse is found in Isaiah. Next question. Fill in the blank. He never grows blank or blank. Strong, excited. Sick, tired. Weak, weary. RoboSloth. Until next time, keep spinning. Yeah! Come on!
DJ RoboSloth, he is so much fun. Great job, you guys. You are an intelligent bunch. I'm really excited to take a deeper look into the key stories at the beginning of the Bible for the next few weeks. You can take care of God's creation. You can do it. We believe in you. God believes in you. Oasis Kids, that means the planet. That means where you live, the places you go, and that also means you, yourself, and you. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time. Keep it real.